What's up, everybody? Jakey Baker's here, your homie Jake, and well, I'm doing just a little tiny exploration right now to something that's literally not even 5 minutes away from my house, and not quite sure what I'm looking at, but I have a theory that above this playground in the Lower Cascades Park in Bloomington, there is what looks like a giant rusty metal thing up on top of the hill. Oh, there's also kind of a waterfall, and I can see it from the parking area. That's how I found out that it was even here. But my theory is that it's a retaining wall so that water doesn't flood over the hill and come crashing down on the playground that's right over there. So I'm just going to show you what I see right now. So as you can see, that is what I saw from afar, only due to the lack of vegetation that is now coming back, thank freaking goodness. And I seen some people walking up here the other day, so I decided I'm gonna come back and try to look at it myself. And didn't realize that there's gonna be a little rock shelter, which I'm gonna go look at first before walking up the rest of the way to what clearly looks like a retaining wall. But look at all this water just trickling down the hillside. That's all water, all this moss here. And this park has an actual waterfall in the opposite direction that I'm going. And so we're just gonna see this little rock overhang, which I'm not sure if it's natural or if it's, been carved out by people. Very not sure. But we got some drip drops here. And pretty. Oh, it's all dripping from the roof. Clearly there's a lot of cracks and holes. Got the water dripping over there. And right down there's the road. So, didn't even know this was here. But if I was homeless and wasn't afraid of being seen being under here, I'd hang out under here. And right there's that wall I'm talking about with some pretty strong steel support beams. And again, I'm pretty sure it's just a retaining wall so that the park below doesn't get completely destroyed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a closer look, see what it looks like on the other side of what I can currently see. So we're just gonna go up here, looks like the easiest way, and I'm gonna climb this step here. While getting smacked by the branches. Lots of rocks. I'm gonna keep going up. Whoa, almost just slipped. Lots of rocks jutting out of the walls up here. Oh, look at that. There's just a giant pipe. That is so weird. So we're gonna keep going. Find out what's going on up here. Yeah, some really strong, sturdy beams. I'm not sure what we're looking at other than what clearly looks like a retention wall. Hello? What the hell was that? Hello? Oh, but look how much it's falling apart. That's crazy looking. Like, it just seems like the earth is shifting. And it's just a bunch of mangled metal. And the wall just keeps going over there. So I'm gonna see if I can go on the other side. Or maybe someone's living up here, I don't know. It sounded like someone just threw something at me. There's that pipe. What the hell is that? I'm gonna stop there because someone's over there. Alright, going back down. Clearly someone doesn't want me up here. Because that's clearly a person right on the other side of the wall. Okay. Never mind then. I'm not gonna deal with some crazy idiot, but someone clearly didn't want me up there. I thought I was just looking at trash. Turns out I was looking at the back of someone's head. Well, that sucks. I wanted to see what was on the other side. But clearly I did have something thrown at me. So, yeah, not really up to deal with that. So, my apologies, guys. I kind of wanted to go see what that very simple thing was, but it sounds like I'm not welcome. So I guess I'm just gonna go home now, which sucks. Because the dude was just sitting up there, hiding on the other side of the wall. So I guess he thinks it's his or something. Oh well. And clearly, they did not want to respond when I was saying hello. As everybody clearly heard me saying. So, unfortunately, someone had to be a jerkwad. But, yeah. Maybe I'll come back another day. Alright, y'all. I can't believe I'm even having to do this, but this is day 2 of going up to this dang retention wall. And hopefully this time I don't get a rock thrown at me. But we're gonna go ahead and walk up. And it's a lot colder today. It's about, a lot wetter too. But it's about 45 degrees right now. 2 days ago, when I was here at this exact same time of day, it was 85 degrees. So it's a whole 40 degrees colder today, same time of day as before. And it's a lot wetter, colder, it's overcast. But we're gonna go up here again and try to see this retention wall. And hopefully it's worth my while this time, because I didn't appreciate getting a rock thrown at me. Literally saw the dude's head sitting above like the edge of the wall. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And then he turned his head, so I'm like, oh, that's why I thought someone threw something at me. So there we have that little waterfall ledge thing, little rock shelter. And even the pipe up there, like I showed you before, is draining. So we're just gonna go straight up to the wall and I'm gonna make myself known before I go up there and get a rock thrown at me. But I would think, because it's a lot colder today, that some delinquent idiot's not gonna be up here throwing rocks. But what do I know? Anything could happen here, this close to the city. So I'm already at the wall. If someone's on the other side of that wall, just tell me and not throw stuff at me, okay? I feel like I don't even have to say that, but this wall is falling to pieces. So let's go ahead and keep going up. If you're up here, make yourself known so I don't get a rock thrown at me. Water's pouring out the bottom of it. Someone's vape. That wasn't here before. That's not how you dispose of those. But here's that pipe. Now I don't think anyone's up here. I think I'm all alone. But like, I think they were literally sitting like either right there or like right here. So pretty sure this is just a retaining wall that is very much not in working condition anymore. Yeah, I think they were sitting right there. Drippy. Yeah, this thing is so rusted to hell. Like, it's not even... It ain't holding anything back. So we're gonna go ahead and climb up over. Ooh, squishy. Kind of walk along it, I guess. A whole bunch of stone kind of like jutting out of the side of the hill. I mean, they might have also been sitting here, I don't know. But look at that. This tree is forming around it. So this wall has been here longer than this tree has been here. But yeah. Unfortunately, it's just a retention wall, but at the same time, there's not a lot of abandoned stuff here in Indiana that I get to check out that often. And is it really abandoned? Maybe not so much abandoned as it is just no longer useful. Like, something tells me that this isn't supposed to be two pieces. Like, this is supposed to be all connected, but it's not. And I feel like those giant bolts are supposed to be flush, and this is not flush. But after all that rain we just got, I'm kind of surprised it's not soup down here. Or, I guess I should say up here. Look at this. That's not normal. And then those cables are just going up the hill. I don't know what they're connected to. Oh. Even though this is just a retention wall, this is actually pretty sick. There's a giant hole there. Here's a huge gap. Oh, I'm not the only one here now. But I don't know if they're coming up here or if they're just like hanging out somewhere else. I just gotta be careful that the ground doesn't fall up beneath me. So I'll just step on this cable and then I can step up here. Okay, now we're at the... we're up above. We're on top of the world. Dang, yeah. This is all supposed to be... This whole wall here is supposed to be connected to those beams. And they're not. So this thing just does not work the way it was originally intended to. But I don't know how much further I can go here. I have to walk like this now. And I don't think there's really much else for me to see over here though. But what I can do is I can climb down here. Ugh. Whew. Oh yeah. So now I'm on the front face of this thing. And I can walk a little further, maybe, but I'm like right on the edge of this thing. Just more and more rusty metal. Oh, this is sketchy. But I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think I can go any further. But I could climb down there, like right here, if I wanted to. But I really don't. So I'm gonna come up here and do some selfie recording. Huh. Well, actually before that, look at this. More rusty metal. But it's actually kind of haunting looking. With this... Yeah. It's like you could keep going if there wasn't so much vegetation blocking the way. But... I'm gonna climb under this tree. Not a tree. Giant metal leg. And then I'm gonna hop down a level. And maybe I can keep going this way. Maybe. I might have to drop myself a little. Oh, almost just slid down this hill. So, I don't know if I can get over this. Maybe if I really try. Whew. Okay. How much further can this go? I climb up here. This will be fun getting back down. Oh, and there's just like an empty space up here with more wall. Just looks like it keeps going. Just a random brick here. Oh yeah, this is just a empty spot here. Wouldn't be surprised if someone came up and spent the night a few times. This thing just keeps going. Oh, that reminds me of stone busted out of a quarry. There's a building up there. What would be cool if there was just a cave up here. That would be pretty gnarly. But I don't think there is. There's another piece of steel sticking out of the ground over there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like special over here. Just the very end of the wall. Looks like a hunk of sidewalk that might have had a telephone pole in it at one time. But I believe I may have reached... Oh, look at that, a jacket. I might have reached the end. I don't think there's much further I can go. Yeah, I think this is the end of the wall. Oh, look at that, and there's a path sort of down on this side. But yeah, I'm glad no one threw a rock at me, and seems like there's no one here to throw a rock at me. But who knows? So I don't know if I want to go down that way, where all those creepy clothes are, because this looks overgrown, or if I want to go back the way I came. Woo. Get my shoes and money today. Now I'm kind of below the wall, but I don't think there's anything else to really check out on it. So I guess I'll try to get my way back over here. Wow. Through somewhere. Oh, okay. I'm just on top of the rock shelter. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, I guess here's a pretty clean pathway to get down. So I know that wasn't really much of a grand adventure, but I hope you all enjoyed seeing a weird local rusty metal thing at the top of the hill at a public park. And if you live in Bloomington, Indiana, or come by, come on down to Lower Cascades Park and come check out this metal contraption for yourself. Glad I didn't get a rock thrown at me this time. Whoa, so slippery in my skate shoes. Definitely wear boots or hiking shoes of some sort. Would definitely have helped me out this time. Forgot them at work. And then I gotta jump this little creek. Alright. And see, that dude was up there chilling, throwing rocks at me, right above a playground that was full of kids. You could even hear them in my video from the other day. So I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thanks for checking out this video. Definitely come back in the future, because I'm gonna be having a lot more videos coming out. Maybe. I do have a baby on the way. So don't know what all life is going to entail for me in the next few years, but there's going to be a kid involved. So stay tuned, and once we move back to Pennsylvania here in a month, we're going to be trying to go hang out with Carter again. Maybe not as often as we did before, but definitely going to have some some more fun explorations when we get back there. So thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll see you in the next one.